Welcome back, 431, 730 AM, 102.9 FM, WTNT. It's Andy Parks, live from the Washington Times. And look who's back. Katherine Timpf from Times247.com. Hello.
Hello.
So you get the car back
I get my
today.
car back today.
Yes. Now, those of you who perhaps don't know the backstory here, but, there was a little crunch affair going on with the car, and you punctured a hole through your front bumper.
Mm-hmm. Smashed it all up. Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah, it was kind of ugly.
I really kind of messed it up.
Yeah, so anyway, it's coming back today.
Yeah, I get to go pick it up in Alexandria today during rush hour.
You missed your car, don't you?
I missed my car, yeah.
Yeah. It was tough walking to work.
No, I had a rental.
Oh, you did? Okay, that's good.
But
it
was weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, walking 30 miles to work is not good.
No.
Yeah. Not even on a sunny day.
Well, I mean, I live 3 miles, but I don't know if I'd really want to walk.
You only live 3 miles from here?
Yeah, and I managed to get in an accident like a mile away.
Oh, I always said it happens, within 8 miles of your house. That's why I was thinking about moving.
Yeah. Oh, ha.
Yeah. All right, what are you guys working on?
Al Gore said that most people agree with him on climate change. They agree. They agree with him specifically, not just that. He didn't say that most people, think that it's a problem or that they agree with him. Uh-huh. And most people agree that we owe it to ourselves.
We do?
Treat yourself to some not driving. I don't get it.
Okay. Here's the problem that I have. Yesterday, Obama makes reference to global warming, and then he, jumps on his 747 and takes off somewhere, leaving a beautiful carbon footprint. Al Gore does the same thing all the time. Yeah. He'll show up for a television show or for some speaking engagement, and then he'll go out and jump on his private jet and go parading around the country. And then they also showed his home one time, which, by the way, had a monthly electricity bill of like $4,000.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so here's a guy who preaches, but he never practices what he preaches. And Obama is the same way. And so for someone to stand there, if you're going to walk the walk, then I think you have the right to say it.
Right.
If you're not going to walk the walk, then get out of my face.
Yeah, stop it. Leave me alone.
Really. And yesterday Obama says that that global warming, the climate, the temperature has changed. The global temperature has changed over the past 10 years drastically. It hadn't changed in 16 years now.
I just want to go stand outside Al Gore's front lawn and stand there with an aerosol spray can and just spray it and just stand there.
How do you think? Yeah, you like this? Yeah. All right,
well, that's
cool.
Just hairspray. See how long it takes for him to kick me out.
Yeah.
Stop it!
All right, what else you have?
Jesse Jackson is going to give up his seat for disability pay. For disability pay.
Oh, okay, yeah, because he was reelected by a landslide.
He was reelected by a landslide. He thinks he's a chariot driver. He's very mentally ill. Yeah. He's getting this disability pay, even though he's, of course, under investigation for stealing like $40,000 in campaign funds to furnish his home and buy. Or the $40,000 was specifically just for the Rolex watch for a lady friend.
Wow,
more money.
That's a nice Rolex too.
Yeah,
that's not your cheap.
I mean, if you're dating a dude who thinks he's a chariot driver, you might need a Rolex watch.
$40,000 though by Chicago standards
for a watch. That's just for the watch.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's Chicago politics. Chicago politics. I mean, they do anything out there. They take as much money as they want. You got Rahm Emanuel now. They're checking into him for tapping phone lines of reporters and spying on them. That's just typical Chicago politics.
He's going into vending machines now, Rahm, trying to stop all the unhealthy food in the vending machines.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, the life of a big city mayor.
Oh, I know.
All right, what else?
Ron Paul, have you heard his farewell speech?
Yeah, I read it. I read it.
It's really, really long, but I think it's really important. He says so many very, important things. The unfortunate thing about him always has been is he's not the greatest public speaker. He, gets all fussy, talks really fast, and he throws a bunch of numbers in there, and, it's kind of hard to listen to.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the best public speaking skills, but the things, if you reading it's probably a lot better because the things that he says, it was just... In spite of my effort, the government has grown exponentially. Taxes remain excessive.
Oh, yeah.
The prolific increase and incomprehensible regulation continues.
Well,
that's awesome.
Look, he would have had a tremendous amount of support had he not had such a squirrely foreign policy. This guy, people loved him for what he wanted to do fiscally speaking, but as far as foreign policy and as far as our take on his take on what our military should be and how we should defend ourselves, it's a lot of people just left scratching their heads, but he's a smart man. He's got his own set of thoughts. His son Rand Kentucky senator.
I think he's going to be a major player.
I do too.
I
think, and he's not as wacky as his dad when it comes to the
I like his
national
wacky. I like his wacky dad.
Yeah, no, a lot of people did. A lot of young people like yourself. I mean, you're in your early 20s, so I mean, heck, and that was always a surprise because the guy would go to college campuses and the kids would go nuts over him.
I came all the way out to D.C. when I was in college for a Ron Paul Revolution rally when I was 19, I think.
Wow.
It was a while ago. It was like 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah, well, way back when you were 19. All right, what else you have?
Good Morning America had this huge hyped-up report about whether or not global warming is going to be the end of coffee.
What?
They're saying if things continue 68 years, we're not going to have coffee anymore.
All right, okay, great.
So everybody needs to, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's so funny. When I was a kid, I used to hear all kinds of things like, by the time you're an adult, we won't have cars. We'll all have flying vehicles.
Right.
It's like, yeah, okay, great. You still have cars.
Right. Cars are still.
I can't tell you how many things that people told me over the years that won't be there. Yep. That's it. All right. I got time for one more?
Yeah. 4 of the top 10 donors to our universities were universities. 4 of the top 10 donors to Obama were universities.
Whoa, wait a minute. You mean universities were donating money to his campaign?
Yeah.
Where was the money coming from?
Was
it out of the general funds of these universities?
Exactly.
Did these universities receive any federal funding? See,
exactly.
That's what you got to check into.
Here's the thing. The number one is the single largest employee group was the University of California. It's the employees, I think.
Oh, okay. But, well, I mean, they're allowed to do that.
They're allowed to do that, but I mean, I'm saying as a whole, the money given by these colleges, it's 4 of the top 10.
The people in California, honestly, they need to help the people in California.
Right.
They don't really need to help Barack Obama.
Yeah.
If you want to give money to something, give money to your own state that is absolutely dead broke.
Oh, my goodness. Absolutely. Absolutely. All
right. Well, listen, get out of here. Go get your car. And I know it'll look good. I told him to go ahead and paint it green.
We don't crash it on the way back.
It's actually, it's like
it's gray. It's like a grayish.
It's not silver?
Yeah, it's a silvery gray. It's a charcoal.
Oh,
it's a metallic charcoal.
Excuse me, I didn't know. I didn't know you were so touchy about that.
No, I'm not.
All right, get out of here. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Katherine Timpf, the editor of Times247.com. It's 4:38. Andy Parks live from the Washington Times. Stay tuned.